Hey y'all, we're back with another episode of Black Women Healing Podcast, and we are kicking this month off with a phrase of the month. It is me, Myra, who wants to talk about a phrase rather than a word. And my phrase is, lean on your people when you need it. And I chose this phrase because I'm thinking about, the hard times that have come up in the year 2020, and some folks may be experiencing hard times in 2021. And it makes me think about leaning on people when you need them. Although leaning on people can be difficult and hard, I want to invite you to do it when you feel called to do it. If you have a thought to reach out to someone, I challenge you to go ahead and reach out. We can't do things alone in this life, and it's important to lean on each other. When we feel called to do it or when we feel comfortable to do it, of course, I ask that you check in with the other person and see where they're at. You can simply ask them, hey, I have some things that I want to talk about. I'm wondering if you have the space to do it, and kind of gauge where they are. I know sometimes people will say yeah just because they feel obligated to do it, but still kind of gauge where they are and then see if you feel that they have the capacity to support you. And I say all this to say, I have some really good people in my life who I don't lean on all the time. And I've been calling myself to lean on them more because going through things alone is very difficult. And I know that we aren't supposed to go through things alone. We are supposed to have our tribe. So think about who your tribe is. I think it's important to identify the person or the people in your life who can carry the heavy load for you sometimes when you need it. The person who are the people who might give you a good laugh when you need it. The person who might come over and visit you when you need it. And when you're thinking about who you may need to lean on in these difficult times, think about what you might need. So if it's that you do need that person to make you laugh, lean on them for that laughter. If you do need someone to come visit you, lean on them to, spend some time with you. And again, I know it's difficult, but I'm challenging you to do it, and I'm doing it with you. And I also want to just challenge you to reflect on how you hold space for others. I really like Maya Angelou's quote, be a rainbow in someone's cloud. And that's only if you have the space to do it. So if you have the space to do it, also welcome in other people to lean on you. You never know who might need it, and you never know how it might change the trajectory of the relationship or what the relationship looks like. So the theme of the month is leaning on your tribe, leaning on folks when you need it, although it's difficult, and it's even difficult to say, but you can do it. And we are not meant to go through things alone. Although sometimes we want to withdraw from others when we're having a hard time, we are not meant to go through things alone. And if you don't have a tribe right now, there are ways to find one. On Bumble, you can make friends on Bumble, which I think is so cool. I've made friends on Instagram. I've made friends on Twitter. There are so many different areas to make new friends. It doesn't have to be going out meeting people. If there's someone that you've been hanging out with or that you've been talking with, whether it be on social media or in real life, test that out. You never know where the friendship might go. So I'm going to say it again. Lean on your people. We are not meant to go through this alone. And that is it for this week's episode of Black Women Healing Podcast.